Playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this time. Matchup, so which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And here comes the offense on second down. Grab near the marker, it's Barber. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. UMass lines up with a first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Minutemen! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today.
Got it.
The give from the gun. Nice move to keep running. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The toss to the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Flores. Floats it out in space. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Turns it loose. Lost, the defense is wide open. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but this guy has been locked in. He's 5 for 6 on the opening drive of the game, and the coaching staff felt like he had a great week of preparation coming into this one. I think they were expecting him to have this hot start.
He's got his man. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Houston. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Using his legs, it's good. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. UMass lines up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Minutemen! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give on the inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking for a man. It's Flores. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snap from the gun on third down. He's got him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. He's open on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Cowboys! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how about the big athlete, the ability to catch the football and then also do damage after the catch? You see so many athletic tight ends nowadays with physicality and the ability to make you miss. He breaks a tackle and goes a long way for the big touchdown.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. Right down the middle. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Keeps it on the draw. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Working that left side. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And it's no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And
second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back to throw, it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Right on target this time. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UMass.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate. Ball, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Newton. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He leaves it with his back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Flores. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by... He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he reels it in inside the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Wants to throw. It's Lawrence. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, we know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
And off from the shotgun. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. He's now up to 71 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got his man down the middle. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. The pull and throw off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a gap. It's good. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Hauls it in.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. Reception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the 1st. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Good gain on the... And this defense has set... They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.